Hey, it's Madison Chase with Black Hollywood Live, and I'm here with TV1's star, the new star, Brely Evans of Born Again Virgin, the beautiful, talented. She could sing, y'all. I think she could dance.
Yeah,
I would, yeah. She do a little something.
A little nay-nay.
Right, a little nay-nay. But now you're playing a publicist to a reality star and a blogger, right?
There you go.
Okay.
Yes, Kelly.
She's the woman.
Yeah, she is the woman. Kelly got it together.
Kind of like Brely Evans has it together.
I promise. I said these writers were just peeking in my windows. This is not fair. Who told y'all my business to write this character?
Okay, before we even talk about that, we need to talk about your makeup. It looks like a Dee Kelly beat.
You already know. Dee Kelly on the beat. My face is her canvas.
Oh my goodness.
You know that's her. Yeah.
Gorgeousimo.
She does her thing. I call out the best when it's time.
Yeah, and it is time.
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations. Okay, Brely, I want to talk about, because I know you from way back. Mm-hmm. You started in real estate and comedy, and now you're here.
Yeah.
Full circle. Now you're playing a publicist. So tell me about your journey and
this journey. I'm so glad, and I'll say to everyone who's watching, if someone tells you something about yourself, you better listen. Because I'm selling my real estate and I'm doing well at it too. I mean, $1 million homes, doing all this kind of thing. And someone stopped me and said, "You're an actor." And I was like, "No, I'm not." "Yes, you are. You're on that show. You have your." I was so far from a show, y'all. But because I listened, and he was like, "Well, let me introduce you, to an agent or something." And I just kind of went with it. I didn't question it, but he saw something in me. And I've been working ever since. And it's like, okay, well, I'm so glad I just listened. So you just never know who's out there that sees something in you. Listen to those people who tell you you're good at something, because they might know what they're talking about.
And they definitely know what they're talking about, because you've worked with Queen Latifah. Now you've worked with BET on Being Mary Jane. So you have a great resume. Gabrielle Union, she's huge. And now you're going to be now you're here.
And I can't always have to add my Whitney Houston auntie Whitney, because she definitely poured into me on that Sparkle set. So I'm so wealthy when it comes to people who have said, "You got it. This is your thing." And I just recently finished working on a TV1 movie called For the Love of Ruth, and Loretta Devine pulled me aside.
Loretta Devine, y'all.
Lord, what's happening? Because Loretta Devine said, "Baby, you're going to be a big star." And I said, "What?" "You say that to everybody." She said, "No, I don't." And just those moments that I just take a snapshot. I take a snapshot of those moments, and I am just living in it. I just finished a film with Tyrese and Jennifer Hudson. And when I looked at when Tyrese, when I got the call, and I was like, they want me, Robbie? Robbie Reed said,
Robbie Reed called you?
Called pay your cell phone bill.
Make sure you pay your cell phone bill.
Because I got the call from Robbie Reed. And I said, "Bro," she said, "Yes, go to his house." "Huh? You gonna give me his address?" "Don't y'all ask me for his address when you see me either." But I said, "Okay, I'll be there." And when I got there and I walked in, he said, "You're perfect." I said, "Excuse me?" "You're perfect."
Is that your Tyrese voice?
That's my Tyrese voice. It's super sexy all the time. And so we sat there and we talked about the character and what we're about to get into and the meaning behind it and the backstory. And he's so deep. And I said, "You know what? I'm going to take a page out his book." I told him that I will sit at his feet. Come on, Boaz. Yeah. And I will learn how to navigate this industry the way he's done. And then with Jennifer Hudson, she was a doll on set.
You got to work with Jennifer Hudson?
I'm working with Oscar award with somebody. You better cast me.
Come on now. Somebody shout for Brely. You right?
While I'm still on the clearance.
No, you're not on clearance.
I ain't on clearance?
You never on clearance.
I wasn't on clearance. Okay, well, hold on. While I'm still cheaper.
Yeah. You're affordable.
I am now affordable.
Yeah, but in a minute you're going to be unaffordable.
Hey, I'm just saying, it won't be cheap. So get me now. But yeah, so it's just, when I say it's just been a blessing, and I can't believe it. I can. You can. I can believe it, because I think I've done the things necessary to get to a place as in becoming a born again virgin in my real life.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of born again version, it was funny because I interviewed Eva Marcel and Tank. I know Tank because I know his brother from way, way, way back. Oh, wow. And so I was telling him, I was like, I'm a real virgin. And he was like, for real? He was like, for real? Man, is it
broke you down yet? Right.
Yeah, but that's an interesting journey because I know you did MTV Virgin Territory with me.
Sure did.
And so to be on this journey, like, do you feel like things are full circle? Like, that's a...
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Like we did that show, and then here I am living it out once again. But my character, Kelly,
she's getting it in.
She getting it in. But here's the thing. I always say to everyone, I believe God could trust me with the material because I'm to a point now where it ain't no breaking down that's going to happen. Like, you ain't about to block my blessing, brother. Right. But, and here's the thing. I don't want to block yours. Yeah. And so I think this is a conversation where people are going to be able to get value themselves and say, I value myself too much to go there with you and co-mingle our spirits and do all that, because I value myself too much. And when it's time for me to marry someone, I want to give them myself wholly and not be comparing them to the other faux brothers that I done did whatever with. Right. So it's a good time in life to really, pull back from that. And there's a lot going on with these acronyms too. There's HIV and all that other stuff going on. Yeah. You might want to
think about it.
You might want to just think about it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, interesting enough, I think when you look at other networks like the CW, they have Jane the Virgin, MTV Virgin Territory, and I feel like this is kind of becoming a trend. But what's interesting when I talk about it, people always see it as a slight on what they're doing. So how do you kind of approach the conversation? Because I know you do a lot of mentoring, speaking engagements. How do you, Brely Evans, approach the conversation when you're kind of getting people to see another viewpoint and a possibility?
Well, here it is. I just tell my story. Like, I don't want to change your direction. I don't want to point no holy fingers at people. I can't do that. But what I can do is tell you what it's done for me and let my lifestyle be an example for how your life could possibly be. Y'all done saw me on TV. You guys have seen me living my dreams. You see me. I have like 5 movies coming out, like that are done in the can, ready to rock. Like, and now a television show where I'm a main character. Like, the proof is in the pudding. And it's like, I have no, I just feel like with whatever, and we're talking about sex in particular and premarital sex and fornication right now, but whatever that, it might be something else for someone else. It might be drugs. It might be food, Jesus, because that used to be a stronghold too. So whatever that thing is for you, it's just time to get it right so that you can get to what your purpose is, which causes you to be a water walker. Y'all see the shirt.
A water walker. I love it. So this is my platform. Okay. Now, I've had this name of my company's been named this for like over 8 years. But God sat me down and was like, water walkers, water walkers. And I was like, what do you mean, water walker? And it was like, I had the call to start putting on speaking engagements and doing small pods and really mentoring people in getting out of the boat and starting to live their dream. It's like too many people are going to this 9 to 5 and clocking in, hating it. But they all need to know that God gave them something that they could live by and that your gifts will make room for you and that there's nobody taking your stuff. Your stuff is meant for you. So that's what Water Walkers is all about, is just getting people to realize that you can live your dreams and it's there for you to do so. But there are steps and there is a formula. And being celibate is part of the formula. I love it. I love it because I'm definitely right there with you, Brely. So Water Walkers, Born Again Virgin, a movie with Tyrese, Loretta Devine. Oprah is probably going to be calling next. So
I'm just going to keep paying my cell phone bill. Come on, lady.
And checking your email, too.
Yeah, that's right. I really, I think that's in my future, not only to work with her, but I see myself playing her life story. People have said it to me throughout my life, like, you just have this Oprah vibe. And I used to always, thank you. I received that and I'm going to get those billions too. But, now that I'm like, there's something to that. So again, when people tell you things, put your ears on. And I've already been told, so I'm like,
You're waiting. You're waiting. So you're shooting Born Again Virgin in Atlanta.
Yes.
How excited are you to be in Atlanta working on a show that you're starring on? You're starring on the show, Brely.
I know, a series regular, y'all.
A series regular.
Yes, my very first one. And so I'm super excited about Hotlanta. I love Atlanta, and I love what they're doing for our industry. They have garnered over $5 billion in film and television Did you hear me? $5 billion in television and film projects. And they're giving kickbacks to the production companies who are working there. They are employing, the actors in the city. They're welcoming us, So I can't wait to spend my summer in Atlanta, loving on the people and having water walker sessions when I'm off from work and, being on set. I'm just going to really,
Well, please let me know, because I would love to be a part of Water Workers for virginity, fitness, whatever.
Well, here's the thing, because it's starting off as obviously career oriented, but here lately with all of my posts, because if you follow me on Instagram at Brely Evans, BrelyEvans, I've begun to do a lot about relationships, and I keep putting up there water walk relationships coming soon, water walk relationships coming soon, and I don't even know what I'm really talking about, but I feel the tug. So you will most definitely have to come and be on those panels and in those, do some speaking to the people about where you are and how you're doing what you do.
I do it, and I'm so excited for you, Miss Brely Evans. So we know your social media, Twitter, Instagram. Are you on Snapchat?
I am not. Now, I have not gone to the Snapchat because it's something about you put a little picture up and then it goes away.
Yeah. And then there's Periscope. You're like, I want to keep it.
Hey, it's going to go away. Well, then if it goes away too fast, go on over to my Instagram because I put it over there too. So I don't do Snapchat. I'm not there.
No
yet.
Snapchat.
What's the other one you were telling me?
Periscope is like a live video feed, and people could follow you on Periscope.
I might check that out.
You should check that out.
Okay, I might. Is it longer than 15 seconds that Instagram gives me?
You know what? I'm not sure of the time frame, but I think you could do like as long as you want to, and then people start following you. I could be totally wrong because I just got on Periscope because it's very new. So
okay, well we don't know about that one just yet. Yeah.
Well, stay tuned to Brely Evans on her social media, and you are, say it one more time,
watching Born Again Virgin on TV One.
With Madison Chase and Brely Evans, and she is at Brely Evans on social media. All social media. Yes. So follow her and watch Born Again Virgin TV One. It's gonna be great.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Leave some comments.
Yes. Oh, come on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna do the live.
You're gonna live tweet.
I'm a live tweet.
Okay, so we'll be live tweeting because I'll definitely be
on Being Mary Jane. You would think I was a series regular on Being Mary Jane because I'm like, oh, we tweeting tonight? I'll be right up in there with them, and they just laugh like, come on, Brely. I love it.
Well, I will be live tweeting for Born Again Virgin. I'm super excited for you. Congratulations, Brely Evans.
Thank you. I love you and all the people. Thank you guys for supporting me and watch me grow. And come on, get out the boat, live your dream, do the same.
I love it. Walking on water.
Be a water walker.
Water walker. That's a tongue twister. Water walker. Water walker.
It is water. The actual company name is Water Walkers Worldwide.
Worldwide. That's a. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's international.
Little Oprah right here. You heard it here first with Black Hollywood Live's Madison Chase.